All right. The purpose of this group is to gather and train a group of investors how to use patreon.com to raise up capital to invest in and network market Crown and Blackcoin cryptocurrencies simultaneously using a 2x2 compensation plan. Okay, so let me take a few minutes and show you what I mean and how that can be achieved. Okay, all right, so the first thing I need to show you is the product, which is Crown, right? It's a cryptocurrency, right, that came out in 2014. All right, so very similar to Blackcoin. This cryptocurrency was brought into this, was launched in 2014. Okay, so it's been around for some time. Okay, and so when we look at the graph and we look at the history. Okay, so in 2017, you see Crown Coin was selling at about the same price it is today. It had a 24-hour volume of $60, right? Not much, okay? And it was worth about 1.2 cents, 1.3 cents, okay? So you see that, right? And then if you would look a year later, right? That same coin was selling at $4, okay? As high as $4, all right? So here we have $3.97 at its peak. I'm not so sure why that happens like that. Here, if we was to look at it, this platform has above $4, right? $4.60 on that day. Okay, so we see how high that price rose in the year's time. Okay, so as high as $4. We'll just call it $4. Okay, between the two. Okay, so my point is that we're in that position now where we're at that rock bottom price. Here, let's go to 1 year. So today we're at that rock bottom price, which is 1.2, right? All right, so right about a penny, okay, is those rock bottom prices. So it's a great time for an investor, right? Now, the difference between that time before and now is that we intend to network market this coin, bringing investors in, each investor bringing 2 investors in with them. So we basically help one investor get set up, and then that investor brings in 2 new investors, right? So they market, they go through their friends and family and find 2 people who may be interested in investing, learning how to invest in cryptocurrency, and basically we'll build it up 2 by 2. So the reason why Crown is the most attractive when it comes to group economics, right, is because it has a max supply of 42 million coins, meaning that there can never be any more coins produced more than 42 million. So that is the feature that makes Bitcoin worth thousands of dollars, right? $20,000 each coin, because of 2 main factors. One, the max supply, there is no more than 21 million coins in the market, and only 19 million are currently in the circulating supply. Okay, so we're getting close to the cap, which is what a lot of investors are waiting on. This is the reason why you're probably seeing people are bullish in Bitcoin at this point, because it's already dropped down to a normal low, right? So this is going to be its normal position right here. So now it's most likely going to rise from here, okay? Especially when it caps out. When it caps out, the rise is more exponential, right? Because there is no more new coins that can be put into the market to bring down the price. So the price is only going to go up. So this is when a lot of investors are looking into the blockchains, okay? They've already went through the test of time, whether they were going to be made illegal or there were crackdowns and all that kind of stuff. All right, so the two main ingredients for this $20,000 a coin value is the maximum supply limit and, of course, the amount of money and users, all right, amount of money that's circulating through the blockchain. So today we are seeing, in the last 24 hours, $68 billion flowing through the Bitcoin blockchain. So that tells you that system of economics is not going anywhere. It's here. It's here. All right, so if we go to a top 10 coin, even Dogecoin is up 10% today. I would not recommend Dogecoin at all. Dogecoin does not have a max supply limit. So this is the reason why it is being used, right? It has $928 million flowing through its blockchain right now, right? But it's still worth just 6 cents. All right. So if you look at Crown will go in the last 24 hours, in the last year. Let's go for 1 year. Let's go to 1 year, or let's see, 24 hours, 30 days, 90 days, 180 days. Let's go back to Crown, okay? So we go back to Crown, and we look at its history. Let's go to a year. A year ago, Crown was worth 7 cents. Right, and at that time it was about $26,000 flowing through the blockchain. Right, so $26,000 caused Crown to be valued at 7 cents. So I hope you see that value there. Okay, you see the reason why I'm choosing this coin to network market. It's not just to do. It's been around since 2014. It has a max supply of 42 million, in the millions, right? And it can be acquired for a penny, all right? A fraction above a penny. So a lot of these can be acquired at once. So if we take all the coins that are in the current market, right, and we see how much that is valued. Today, it is valued at $396,641.17. So a person or a group of people, a group of investors, could acquire the entire blockchain, all the coins in the blockchain, for less than $400,000. Now, that $400,000 would double when Crown would simply go to 2 cents. If Crown was to go to 3 cents, it would triple, right? So that would be what, 1.4, 1.3 million dollars, just if it tripled from 1 to 3. So you have to say, well, how likely is it to go from 1 to 3? Well, if you look at the year to date, it can go to 1 to 3 overnight. 1 to 4 cents overnight. It's proven that. A year ago it was averaging 6 cents. So think about that. If you take the number of how much it costs to buy all the coins today available in the blockchain. And I'm not saying we actually, oh man, we actually do this. But what we're saying is that this is how you buy a blockchain, right? It's not going to let me paste. Okay. So we're going to multiply the amount of coins we have. We buy at 1 cent today, and we're going to say it goes up to 7 cents. So that's 7 times, right? So it goes to 7 cents. That would be $2.9 million. From 1 cent to 7 cents, because that's 7 times, right? 7 times the value. So that's a way to turn $396,000 and and some change into $2.9 million, right? So how would you create that increase? Now, cryptocurrency is not for one person to own it. Blockchains is not just for somebody to have it and then that's it, right? It is going to depreciate in value if that occurred. What gives a blockchain its value is the network, all right? The group of people who are using it. The thing about cryptocurrency is it is a product itself. It can be shipped, right? So you can buy, sell, and auto ship your cryptocurrency every month. Okay? So how do you do that? You do it just like you did juices, right? But the difference is that you are sending a invisible product, a product that appreciates in value, but can be sent like an email. All right. So what everyone will be doing is going through a training process. So just like a network marketing company uses a internet platform where everybody's linked and operates in a uniform way, we can arrange Patreon in the same way. Patreon allows us to establish our own membership levels, right? So we can do this in a uniform way. All right. So to do this, step one, you will need to hire a consultant, someone to counsel you, someone who will guide you through the process. All right. So the startup process is to join a $25 a month membership with your counselor using Patreon. When you join these, your counselor will then guide you through this 8-week process. Each week, you're going to be working with your consultant and your sponsor, the person who brought you to the consultant, right? Who linked you into the group. You three will be working together to build a team for yourself. All right. Every person is going to be responsible for bringing in 2 new investors and then training those 2 new investors how to use the business tools that we're using as our group. So 1, you're going to be learning how to use Patreon, and 2, you're going to be learning how to use Bittrex. Bittrex is where we access our cryptocurrency. So your counselor is going to walk you through the process of setting up your Bittrex account the day you hire them. Okay. And this is where you fund your account, you explore your account, you buy, sell, and learn how to trade cryptocurrency. So you're going to be learning a little bit more information each week throughout this 8-week boot camp. But for starters, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to help you set up your digital wallets for your Crown and your Blackcoin and Bitcoin. All right. So you will have, every group member will have these 3 digital wallets set up. then they're going to take 10% of your $25 membership fee, and then they're going to copy this and send you 10% of your membership every month in this Crown and Black Coin. Okay, Crown and or Black Coin. Okay, so this is going to create, every member doing this automatically is going to create a demand for these two cryptocurrencies, and cryptocurrencies increase in value with more time and more use. Okay, so with more people, each person that we bring into this blockchain is going to inflate this value, but because they're going to be getting the product auto shipped, it's going to be a sustained growth. It's not going to be one of those it just shoots up and drops down. It's going to be consistent upward growth. All right, so today you see in Crown is worth 1 penny, right? It's up 2%, but it's only $136 in volume. So imagine if just 100 people were on auto ship, and let's just say $20 was being auto shipped to this 100 people every day of this Crown, and those 100 people all brought in 2 people, and that continued process just continued to happen. You can imagine the significant increase in the value, right? This coin is designed to skyrocket in value. Okay, it's designed to skyrocket. All right, so we're using Patreon to serve a small group of people, all right, to raise funds, right, to invest. Now, how does that look? So every individual come in as a customer who pays a consultant to guide them through this 8-week process. You start with 25, right? Then what happens is every investor is shown the process of getting set up, right? Then they will, all right, so I said you start here, okay? This is your sponsor, the person you sponsor, okay? Notice you are not paying the sponsor, you're paying the consultant who is leading your sponsor, who is aiding you in the setup process. So everyone is going to be working with someone who has been through this process multiple times, right? And everyone has someone who is supporting them in assisting the next generation. All right. So once you have set up your Bittrex account, and they're going to also have you set up your first level, right? Set up this, copy and paste this, because you're going to provide the same service. You're going to provide 10% cashback rewards with crypto to your 4 customers, your 4 Patreons. You're going to be hosting a class discussion thread with your Patreons. You're going to be participating in a 45-minute live consultation, all right, with your counselor. All right, and you're also going to be doing the same thing for your customers as well. All right, so everything that happens here is going to happen to you, and everything here you're going to be helping your two clients once they enroll. So when they enroll, they're going to go through the same process. We're just going to set them up with Crown and Black Coin wallets with Bittrex, right? We're going to and we're going to start getting them on the auto ship, right? So how does the auto ship work? Your counselor, that's the counselor's job, right? Everyone will start out as a customer, and then they will graduate, they'll become a client, and then a consultant. The consultant will be responsible for 4 Patreons or 4 customers, 4 Patreons, and every month, because they're going to take 10% of what they receive from these customers and just convert it into crypto and send it back to them. So it creates a circulation, right? And it creates a consistent service, a job, a business for everyone involved. All right. So when they bring in the next generation of 2, everyone bringing in 2, the same thing will happen. All right. So once you've set up your 2 clients, right, they will now be responsible to bring 2 new investors into the organization as well. They will then enroll with your sponsor. All right. Your 2, as well as your sponsor's other recruit will also bring in 2 who will bring $25 to your client, to your sponsor, and then your sponsor will pay them the 10% Crown rewards, right? The crypto rewards, right? So every month they will convert 10% of the membership fee into cryptocurrency and send it to these 4 Patreons. So what does that look like? It's a very simple process. You can see it. I've done it before with my friends who have joined me in this, right? So I send out every month cryptocurrency. So what you do is it's different every month, right? So at my site, you can simply just put in here $5. Let's say the fee is $5, right? 10% of $50. So now I'll just put $5 in here, and I know I have to send them 388 Crown. As simple as that. So I just copy this, and then I come over here in withdrawals. Let's see if we can do it here. Nope. So we just go to holdings. All right. Auto shipping is simple. Everyone is just serving 4 customers, so that's a very manageable amount. You just hit withdraw, you copy and paste their address there, then you put the amount that you want to send them here, right? It's not that much, but it was what, 360 something. All right, sometimes I send extra. I probably would just send 444. All right, so yeah, so I just send the amount and then go. Right, it helps you confirm it to your email, and then you've sent your auto ship. Your package is shipped. Your product has been shipped. Now, not only is your product shipping, but we're all working together to increase the value of that product for your customers. Right? So you're giving your product is an asset. The product that we're distributing, auto shipping, is an asset. All right, so I think that's pretty much the quickest summary I can give you, right? We're going to be using Patreon as a platform to network market Crown in a decentralized way. All right, now we're also going to be doing Blackcoin simultaneously. Why Blackcoin simultaneously? Because it also has a supply limit of 100K, actually less than 100K. All right, it's also selling at a penny, right? So a little bit about a penny, right? It also has a record of being able to go from a penny to 50 cents to $1. Okay, so I have done it once before, all right, in 2008. Now this rise was more of a boom in the market, a trend in the market, or as a result of the trend in the entire marketplace. It wasn't specifically for Blackcoin. It wasn't specifically for Crown. At this time, there was a far less cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. Today, the marketplace is flooded with cryptocurrencies, right? Blackcoin is ranked 2000. Okay, so there's thousands of cryptocurrencies out there. So they just fall to the wayside. So they're pretty much becoming abandoned. All right. And this provides us with new opportunities that has never been available before. All right. So these market capitals are going down. The trading volume is down. So this is a great second option, because you don't want to put all your options in one basket, right? You don't want to have everything, all your assets into one investment, and then let's say just something is deep platform or something's happened, you're given 24 hours to be able to, that you're going to have to close that out, or whatever. Not 24 hours, usually it's about a month, you know, if a coin is going out. So you may have to trade or whatever, but you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket. So you want to be able to interchange between the two. Blackcoin is, in my opinion, a better use case. The transactions are is extremely fast. It's as fast as Dogecoin. It's just it's more options to use Blackcoin. But Crown is the best option for an investor, right? Who's intending to develop and grow as a group, or as a group economic project, I could say. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna show you is Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is worth a thousandth of a penny, right? It has over $367 million flowing through the blockchain, but because it has a total supply of 589 trillion and a max supply over a quadrillion coins, right? It brings down the value. It makes this value so much less. So one Crown coin and one Blackcoin are both worth 1,000 times more than the Shiba Inu, despite the fact that Shiba Inu has 300 million more dollars in volume. All right. Shiba Inu came into existence to take out Dogecoin, because Dogecoin has an unlimited supply, and that's very toxic to investors, because if you invest in it, it goes up, and then people will buy machinery to print new coins and bring down the value with counterfeits. You know, not literal, but it was designed to do that, to be cheap, so that the transaction fees will stay cheap, and so that the blockchain could not be owned and dominated by one person or one group of people. All right, so that's the project in a nutshell. If you have any questions, man, just reach out to me. This includes an 8-week program. Each week, you'll be establishing one income level each week with your consultant, your sponsor, and your Patreons. You're going to be moving up each income level each week until you create a total of about $25,000 a month. Okay. All right. You'll be obviously paying out about $6,375 a month, right? Which will bring your net to about $19,000 a month. So if you want more information on that, I'll do a separate video on breaking down how that works. All right. If you can look here, you'll see how the exponential growth occurs. So if every person just was to bring in 2 people, every investor brings in 2 people into the blockchain. All right. In 20 weeks, we'll have over 1 million people in the blockchain. Okay. And if, let's say, everybody was just, let's say, auto shipping $25, that's $25 million going through that blockchain. You can put 2 to 2 together and imagine how significant the value of this cryptocurrency will go. So we can start the trend. All right. Instead of trending and spending our time, wasting our time on the internet, just, arguing about Will Smith and Kanye West and the Kardashians and all of that nonsense. If that's what you like, that's cool. No more power to you. But, I want to spend the year progressing both economically, both building a network and accomplishing goals. All right, so with that said, hope you like what you've heard. If you are interested, please get in contact with me. I'm waiting for waiting to reach out, waiting for people who are interested in this type of situation to reach out and join together and make this happen. It's a very simple thing. I'll just send you an invite to the group, and then I'll just take you through the process. I get you set up with Bittrex, right? I'll help you set up your Patreon so that you can start creating income, right? And then I'll send you, through the process of, getting 2 investors into the blockchain and then getting them set up, and then starting to get you a income coming in with Patreon. All right, so that there is no excuse. You got the income coming in, you're investing, you're in compounding interest, and then you're owning assets. All right, and most importantly, you're dealing with people, all right, who are being productive in finance and personal development. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy. Peace, like, comment, and share. God bless.